Listen, if you find yourself back on the dating pool, let me give you some advice. First off, stop asking the high school kid questions if you are 40 and above. Stop asking those high school kid questions like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? No, we don't need to know that. We need to know, what was the goal that you set that you last accomplished? What is the next goal that you want to accomplish? What's the time frame of that goal being accomplished? And what's the backup plan if it doesn't get accomplished? That's your first question. Your second question should be, what's your relationship with your parents or even your siblings? Because if they're not close with their parents and they don't do the things they need to do with their parents, then they probably not going to do what they need to do in your life either, or they're not going to understand that you do have a relationship with your family. Find out what their financial goals are. You may even want to ask, what is your credit score? You know, it could be a little touchy situation because not everybody want to disclose that information. But hey, if you don't want to be stuck with paying the other person's bill, should y'all take it a step further or even get married, you better know what you're walking into before you walk into it. Find out what they like to spend their money on. Do they spend their money on themselves? Cool, then they might be willing to spend some money on you. But do they spend all their money on themselves and maybe their car? They probably don't have enough money for you. If they don't spend any money on themselves, then they probably ain't going to spend money on you either. And it might be that might not have it, or they just don't spend money like that. Know if that's going to be okay with you before you walk into that. Make sure you know how a person handles stress and how they react when they're angry. Because there is nothing more truer than honesty comes out of the mouths of babes, a drunk person, and an angry person. Because they're going to always tell you the truth. You're never going to have to wonder because it's going to come out. If you make someone angry, it's going to come out in a spurt of anger. And then you're going to see the true side of them. Okay? So make sure you know what you're walking into before you walk into it. And lastly, where people try to shop, whether it's an actual store or even with you, if they like to go to the bargain places all the time, then they're probably going to try to get a bargain with you. Know your worth and never diminish who you are to fit into their world, okay? Never lower your standards to be with someone, no matter how pretty they are, no matter how fine they are, no matter what it is. Know that you deserve better and expect better. And when the time is right, better will come, and you'll forget all about the nothing that tried to present itself into your life. But you have to ask the right questions in the beginning so that you're not looking foolish in the end. Good day.